Since I talked about the new norm, I guess I should talk about Mr. Birchum. It's the animated show that's on Daily Wire, although it seems to be popping up all over the internet too. Uh, hmm, Much like the new norm, it's trying to be something um, that it's not really. But no, that's not fair. Mr. Birchum's trying to be a combination of uh, King of the Hill and Family Guy. Now, King of the Hill is a show about a family in Texas, the Hills, and Hank Hill, the main character, is a conservative. But he's likable. He may get upset at things, but he loves his family. And although he wishes his wife would stay at home, be the homemaker, she wants to help teaching and he wants her to be happy. And he doesn't understand his son, but he loves his son and he accepts him for all his quirks. Mr. Birchum doesn't seem to like his wife. Second wife. Turns out his first wife became lesbian and left him. He doesn't understand his son and is upset about it. But his stepdaughter seems to be like a little miniature version of him. Because he's a woodshop teacher and he only talks about wood. And like Family Guy, they do a lot of cutaway gags, but they don't seem to understand what a cutaway gag like that is for. Whereas, take a Family Guy one where they make this mention of, hey, remember before Darth Vader got the money to build the Death Star? And then they show Darth Vader in a suit, in a little office, slaving away, going to his crappy little apartment. He's laying in bed with his wife, saying he just can't take it anymore. He really wants to do something. And then they show him at a bank, trying to get a loan to build the Death Star. Now you compare that with Mr. Birchum, where he goes. His wife is giving their dog organic vegan food. And Mr. Birchum throws a fit. Says, you ever seen a vegan wolf? And they got a bunch of wolves. One's sitting off to the side, and the others are eating this deer or whatever. And the one off the side goes, I'm vegan. And then the other wolves just jump on him and kill him and eat him. See the difference there? Also, he doesn't seem to like his students. Actually, he despises them. He punishes them all. And in the first episode, it's very weird because he then forces them in order to get out of the donkey pen, which is his punishment place, where they screw up, do something he doesn't like, or just are someone he doesn't like. One kid is put in there because he speaks Spanish. But they all have to go to his house on Saturday, not tell their parents, and then build his deck. This gets him in trouble, but he gives this impassioned speech about how, yeah, he's a jerk, yeah, he sucks, but he's teaching kids important messages, and these kids who have all hated him up to this point suddenly stand up and cheer, and it makes no sense, the switch. And we get to his main antagonist, Mr. Carponzi, who is there to help bring, he's a diversity something or other that they have to have according to, I don't know what, regulation, something. And he's every cliche you can think of. He's got a man bun. He lusts after Nancy Pelosi. He tells him he introduces himself as a he him He's a cis white male for which he apologizes. All this stupid stuff. That's not funny. And he wears like a rainbow thing that says freedom. And it's just. But here's the thing, he becomes the only sympathetic character on the show. Both Birchum and his wife are basically alcoholics. They do nothing but drink all day. The daughter goes out of her way to ruin her mom's attempts to sell houses because she's destroying the wood or something. Birchum's son is a gamer. Ironically, he streams all day and makes money. Probably makes more money than Birchum. But Mr. Carponzi seems to be the only one who actually cares about the students. Yeah, some of the stuff he does is stupid, but it's all for the welfare of the students. Even the principal can't stand the kids. Birchum can't stand the kids. His best friend, who just happens to be black, can't stand the kids. It's just. And there's so much flip flopping on things that I'm not quite sure what the point of it is. During the trial in the first episode, he complains about unions, yet what he did was wrong with having the kids build his deck. Because he's in the teachers union, he only gets like a weekend suspension or something. So are unions bad or are they good? And there aren't any really jokes. It's just catchphrases. That's it. That's the joke. I'm not even going to go into the gay subtext that seems to be in there, because I don't really care. That Mr. Carponzi and Mr. Birchum seem to have this thing going on underneath. I don't know. Yeah. It's badly drawn, unfunny, and that's the thing that surprises me, because it's Adam Carolla, who is a successful comedian. He was hilarious on Drawn Together. Why is this so bad? But it's like the new norm. It wants to be the right answer for something, but it doesn't understand what it's an answer for, basically. I could go on, but what's the point?